Talk about it. It's not your first day on the job, but does it feel like that?
A little bit. You know, it's finally. I think I feel a little bit like the players. You've been waiting all summer, and we've been talking about hockey and doing a lot of things off the ice. But at the end of the day, when you get on the ice and you start talking to players and going through, this camp is a little bit more about skill set and working on their fundamentals. And when we're out there doing those kind of things, it feels good, I think, for them and certainly for us as well.
Can you see some future stars out there this quickly? Does someone jump out at you?
Yeah, there's a few guys that jumped out at me. You know, it's funny that I'm sitting there watching. I said, geez, there's a few guys. I said, he just looks like a hockey player. Scotty Timmins, for one. And I think what happens is you get a little experience and you've been down this line. You see the people in the stands, and I don't think for a little bit of the veteran crew, it makes it where they're not a little overwhelmed. And certainly there's some skill that makes you raise your eyebrows. That's for sure. You can notice some guys that are out there, and certainly a good job by our scouting staff to put that kind of talent in camp.
I would think Branson's one of those guys that you just jumps out at you?
Yeah, it's not so much anything specific. Just there just seems to be a poise and that you have Eric just looks very solid, and he carries himself on the ice in a very confident type of manner that says that he feels like he's going to really challenge for a job this September.
Can you talk about the excitement level, not only for the players, yourself, the front office, just with all the talent that you guys have picked up, the young talent moving forward here?
Well, that's what this camp is about our future and the potential of these young players. And to see them on the ice, I think for our management staff is a really exciting time. And you add that to what we've done over the last 2 weeks of bringing in some real quality veteran players. And I think things bode well, and you can sit there and we talk about the potential we have. At the end of the day, we've got to get on the ice and prove it. But when you see them live and you see how big some of these guys are and the skill that they bring, I think that makes for exciting times here.
The Panthers have usually had very good goaltending, and now that Thomas Vokoun is gone, but Jose Theodore's here. Just your thoughts on the combo you guys have going into this year?
Well, I think Scotty Clemenson and Jose Theodore really give us a 1-2 punch, and not necessarily in that order. For me, it's two veteran guys. I'm a believer that guys, goalie is certainly one of those positions, like defense, maybe a little bit like quarterback, that depth of experience goes a long way. And those guys by no means are long in the tooth. I think they're in their prime, and they need to come in. They know that they've put a lot of responsibility in their hands, and for me it's an exciting thing to see that, and then to follow that up with the youth and the potential of the young players that we have here. I think that's an area of strength for us.
And those two will push each other, right, Clem and
Absolutely.
Coach, now the fact that the front office has